Welcome back. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on News X. Some breaking news coming in this hour. Iranian official, while speaking to a wire agency, has just revealed that over 2,000 people, including security personnel, have been killed in protests in Iran. The Iranian official claims that terrorists are behind the deaths of both protests and security personnel. Ambassador Bhashpati Mukherjee, former diplomat, is joining us live. Ambassador Mukherjee, a big revelation by this Iranian official claiming that over 2,000 have been killed in the protests in Iran. Ambassador Mukherjee, what do you make of this revelation?
What I'm saying is that there are so many different and conflicting reports coming in that it's difficult to really judge whether these 2,000 have been killed by outsiders or they've been killed by security forces and some have been killed by the protesters. There is news that one young protester who's 27 years old is going to be executed tomorrow by the Iranian authorities. It is possible that the movement has been infiltrated by outsiders. These things can happen. They do happen, in fact, when a revolution is occurring. To me, what is of great importance is that the situation in Iran seems to be moving very rapidly towards a process which would enable outside powers to intervene, particularly United States, with Israel or without Israel, but definitely the United States, either in a conventional military way or through a cyber attack or through drones, etc. Last time when they attacked Iran, they said they even knew in which bunkers the Iranian leadership was hiding and that they did not take them out deliberately. If they have that kind of intelligence, then I'm afraid we are moving towards a situation where if the top Iranian leadership is taken out, you could actually have the awesome and awful spectacle of a huge country like Iran with nuclear weapons descending into civil war. The efforts to bring back the son of the Shah of Iran again is a clear manifestation of external interference in a movement which is clearly a protest movement by Iranian people who should themselves have the right to decide on who should be their next government. I don't think that bringing in the Shah of Iran's son in this manner through external forces, hearing him on Western media channels, expounding on what he feels should be the rights of the people of Iran, when we all know what his father did until he was deposed, again gives the impression that this is a revolution which has been infiltrated from inside and is being to some extent managed from outside. Uday.
All right.